and just feeding her ego, feeding her narrative, feeding what's going to make her feel good in that moment, because she wasn't in a good place. She's being accused of,
Mm-hmm.
murdering her boyfriend or hitting him at the least. And then there's this very vocal, very over the top personality that's just, no, and I can only imagine what those conversations were like, but I'm sure it's a lot of, you're innocent, and, feeding the ego of
Mm-hmm.
Karen Reed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if that's what led to, the endless hours of it and the daily phone calls for,
Mm-hmm.
hours on end, as she described them in the doc. It reminds me of, like, sometimes a very vain, like, teenage girl or something like that, where
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, tell me I'm pretty, tell me I'm pretty, tell me, and no end to it. I'm wondering if that's kind of what was going on there, even more than the idea of collusion or committing a crime, just this, kind of primal need for adoration, and an endless appetite for it as well, an insatiable appetite for being praised and told you're right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think that's a really good guess, and she certainly did seem to have a pattern